Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video I'm going to show you this 1948 Chevrolet Woodie wagon. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel, to leave your comments and likes below. I thank you for all comments and likes you've given me so far, as well as all subscriptions. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and click the bell for news. So let's take a better look at this car. This car is made in a 1/18 scale by Maisto Diecast. And since this is a budget model, I would say this is a very good budget model indeed. This car has got some very interesting details you cannot see sometimes in even more expensive models. I wouldn't say the top quality ones, but some intermediate models that sometimes cost a little bit more than this one don't have the kind of details this car has. So as we can see, the front grille and the headlights are pretty realistic. The grille is actually a grille. It really reminds the 1940s Cadillacs of a time, but well, of course a GM. And this front bumper is correct. The blinkers are correct. The hood ornament is correct. The Chevrolet badge and the hood itself, they're all correct. They're pretty well made. The hood opens and closes correctly, and as we pop the hood open, we can see the very nice straight six Chevrolet engine. This car was a Fleetmaster, a Chevrolet Fleetmaster. We can see the air filter, the intake and exhaust manifolds, the front panel with a hood latch and radiator, which are all correct. This engine bay is very well made indeed. Remembering this car is a budget model. The hinges here are a little bit thick, but they are not that thick really, so they are pretty much correct for this 1/18 diecast car. And as we take a look at the doors that open and close correctly, just the front doors actually, because this one is fixed, we can see that this interior is pretty well made really. It's a very nice dashboard. There's no headliner here, which would be a minus, but a minor minus really actually, because this interior is very well made. As we look through the windows, we can see the seats. So these cars could take up to 8 passengers probably. The gas cap here in the rear, the quarter panels, which were made of metal at the time. This whole cabin here was made of wood because this was a post-war car, and these cars were very well accepted by the market at the time. The front was made of steel, in this case is die-cast. This is made of plastic and very well made indeed. The rear door really reminds that the old Jeep wagons they had at the time, with an opening lid that goes all the way up and this lower lid that goes all the way down, just like a tailgate. And the tail lights, license plate, and the spare tire, these parts here are fixed, but they're very well made. I really would take care of those details here in the rear window, but still, since we are talking about a cheaper model, this is not a bad detail at all. Left side, as we can see, some more details of the interior. And as we open the driver's door, you can see the steering wheel, which it's actually functional, and the dashboard and the pedals. This car has got a mechanical transmission, a 3 and a 3. Door panels are pretty much correct. Seats are very well made, just like that unmade bad detail. Wheels and tires are pretty correct. They've got decals here in the hubcaps with a Chevrolet badge, which is correct. This is a very nice car, really. I really like this color. This is a typical color of the 1940s. And as we look at the bottom of a car, we can see it's a cast-in-one single piece of plastic, but a very well-made single piece of plastic. Perhaps this could be a little bit better in a gloss black or a satin black instead of being a flat black with this texture here. But this is not really, I wouldn't say this is not a minus for this model, really. We've got those coil springs here. They're not functional, but they do simulate very well the suspension, as well as those leaf springs right here in a single exhaust. The exhaust is actually, it looks like chrome, perhaps it should be silver, but it's okay. The bottom of the car is pretty well made. We've got the engine and tranny, which are separate pieces actually. The engine and tranny are one single piece, but they're separate from the body. They are not just cast in plastic, just like some simpler models. And the drive shaft that's got this configuration here because of a plastic base that used to be in a box. I don't have the box and the base anymore, so this really doesn't make any sense to continue existing anyway. But anyway, this car looks very nice. It's really a nice car to have as a budget model. And as a budget model, I would say that from 0 to 10, this car would be a solid 9. It's a very good car for its price, really, and it's really worth the money you pay for it. So I'd like to thank you for all views, for all comments and likes, for subscribing my channel, for all subscriptions I have. I please do welcome you to subscribe my channel, to give me your like, and to leave your comments below. And if you have a car that you would like me to show in my channel, leave your comments below. If I have this car sitting around, I'll be glad to show you. So I'd like to thank you for all views. I thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.